Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you guys a design for automatic potion brewer. It's a design by EthosLab. He showcased it in one of his Hermitcraft episode. I will link it in the description if you want to go and see that too. The potion brewer operates depending upon which kind of item you have in this dropper, which will determine which kind of potions you're making. For example, if I have golden carrots, it will be making night vision potions. All you have to do is flick this lever and it will start working. Well, this is the item list that you need to make the potion brewer. You need about minimum 9 stack of glass bottle, the more the better. You need some building blocks and some temporary blocks. I haven't mentioned the exact amount. If you want to make the shulker box loader too, you will need these additional items too. You will need 26 shears and some shulker boxes. I will be making it a bit higher because I don't have much space on the y-axis, so you need a chest and a hopper that is facing inside into this chest. Then take your potion brewer, wait a minute. Take your brewing stand and place it on top of the hopper and place a hopper facing into the brewing stand. Now place 8 temporary blocks right next to this hopper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And place your 8 droppers facing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure the last dropper is facing into the brewing stand. Now take your hoppers and place them facing into the hopper that is facing into the brewing stand. And place it all the way till the end. Now take your comparators and place them on top of the hopper. Leave the last one and place 5 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Make sure the double redstone sticks are facing towards you. Now take your temporary block and place it on top of this hopper and place all 7 of your wax copper bolts right next to each other. Not that one. Yeah. Remove the temporary block. Take your 7 stone buttons and place them on top of the copper bolts, and you can lit the first one and the last one. Make sure to remove the temporary blocks. Now take your sticky piston and place them facing down right next to the comparator. You can place all 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now take out your target blocks and place 5 below the sticky piston, 1 next to this dropper and 1 next to the last dropper, like that. Now take out your temporary blocks where it is and your building blocks. Place 1 temporary block right next to this target block. Place 7 of your building blocks right next to that temporary block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? There is one more. Now take your redstone dust and place on top of this building block 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them, my bad. Now take a hopper and place 1 facing into the brewing stand. Make sure it is facing into the brewing stand. And place a temporary block on top of the hopper. Place 2 more temporary blocks. Remove the middle one. And place your dispenser facing into the temporary block that is above the hopper. Remove that temporary block. Take out your glass block and place it right next to the temporary block and remove the temporary block. Take out your water bucket and place 1 right next to the dispenser. Take out your building block and place 1 underneath this dropper. Then place another one and place, you can remove that one and place 1 right next to this one. And take out the target block and place 1 right next to this building block. And take out your building block and place it in this pattern. Place a building block right beneath this hopper. Place 2 more building blocks and place 1 on top of this one. Place a temporary block on this block. Place a building block beneath it and to the side of it. Remove the temporary block and build 2 more blocks right here. And place a building block beneath this glass. Now take out your repeaters. Place 2, 1 facing into this block and 1 facing into this hopper. Make sure the one that is facing into the hopper is set on 3 ticks or just click it, right click it 2 times. Place your redstone dust right next to this target block, 1 right here, 1 on top of this one, and place a redstone torch on top of this target block, 1 right next to this dispenser and 1 right next to this block. And place 2 more repeaters facing into this block. Now take out your building blocks and place 3 right next to this hopper, 1, 2 and 3. Take out your slab and place it beneath the middle block, this one. Place one beneath this block. Remove this block and take out your comparators. Place your comparator facing into this block with having these two torches facing into this block. Now take your temporary block, place it on top of this hopper that is facing into the brewing stand, and place your redstone lamp right next to it. Place a lever on the redstone lamp and remove the temporary block. Place a redstone torch behind this redstone lamp. Now take out your hoppers and place one facing into this dropper and one facing inside into this dispenser. Take out your barrel and place one top of this hopper, and take out your double chest and place it on top of the hopper that is facing into the dispenser, and fill your dispenser with glass bottles. Make sure your dispenser never runs out of bottles or else it will break the farm, so make sure this chest is always filled with bottles. Now right click this hopper and place 3 third and place 19 in the second slot. Make sure to leave this slot empty. At this point the automatic potion brewer is nearly complete. All you need to do is label the droppers. Make sure the warts are at the end. That's really important, so don't mess that up. I actually forgot to place a comparator right here. Make sure the two torches are facing into this hopper and place back the block that I just broke. Now come to the back and break and replace the redstone torch right here. That should start the water cycle and that should fill up this potion brewing stand, sorry. Well, if you don't want to add the shulker box loader, you can actually skip to the timestamp given on the screen. And if you want to add the shulker box loader, you actually need to remove this block, this hopper, and this block. Take out your hoppers, put one below the brewing stand, and place 2 temporary blocks, 3 actually. Remove these 2, take your hoppers again, and place 2 hoppers facing into this block. Now remove this block, take out your temporary block, place it underneath this hopper, place 1 hopper into this temporary block, and you can remove it. Now take out your droppers, go diagonal from this hopper, place 1, 2, 3 of them, 3 of the dropper. Take out your hoppers, place 1 facing into the last dropper, and place 1 hopper facing into this hopper. Now take your comparator and place it facing into this dropper. Make sure these 2 torches are facing into the dropper. Break this block and take out your sticky piston actually. Where is the sticky piston? Take out a sticky piston and place it down there. Now place an observer facing into this comparator. Place a temporary block on top of this observer and place another observer facing into the temporary block, and it should look something like this. You can actually assure that it's working by placing an item into the dropper, and it should come all the way to the top. Now take 2 temporary blocks and place them right next to these 2 hopper, and take your glass block and place it above this hopper. Place your piston on top of the glass block facing towards you, and place the dispenser facing towards this hopper. You can remove the temporary blocks. Now place a temporary block right next to the piston, place a building block, place another temporary block, place a building block beneath the dirt and right next to one, and place a building block right next to this dirt. Remove the temporary blocks. Now take the temporary block and place it underneath this building block and place 2 building blocks right next to it. Remove the temporary building block. Now place a temporary block right next to these 2 building block and place another block and remove it. Now beneath this one, place 1, 2, 3 and 4 building blocks like this. Place a temporary one and place a building block and remove the temporary one. Also place a building block right next to this dispenser. Place a temporary block right next to this block and place a barrel above it. Like this. Remove the temporary block and take out your comparators, repeaters and redstone dust. Now place a comparator with the 2 torches facing into this block and another comparator facing this, the torches facing into this barrel. Now take out your repeaters and face it into the piston, set it on 2 ticks or 1 click. Take out your redstone dust, place 1 right here, place 3 right here, and place your last redstone repeater facing into this redstone dust. Put a redstone torch beneath this block. You should hear a click from the dispenser. Now take out your hopper and place 1 facing into the dispenser. Take a building block and place it on top of this block. like this. Take out your barrels and place one on top of this hopper and one top of the dropper. This barrel will act as a storage for empty shulker boxes, and this one will act as a storage for the filled ones. Make sure to set this comparator on subtract mode and fill this barrel with shears. Make sure to leave the last slot empty. Fill your dispenser with shulker boxes and also your barrel, and place a shulker box right between the dispenser and the piston. And your potion brewer is ready to go. All you need to do is fill the dropper with the assigned item. Make sure the warts are at the end, that's really necessary, or else your farm will break. To start the farm you need to flick the lever, but before that you can actually select what kind of potion you are making. Since I have golden carrots in this one, I will be making night vision potions, and since I have selected redstone, it will be extended version of the potion. It will last a bit longer. All you need to do is flick the lever and it should start making the potions. You might get 3 water bottles in the start. You can actually throw them. Usually you will get it. I actually built it wrong, so I had to rebuild it. So I already had to clear the water bottles. And now your potions will start to make. First it will become awkward potion, then the potion, and then rest of the effects will be added to it. And just like that, your potions will be ready and they will be deposited into the shulker. I don't know why it didn't got deposited into the shulker. Oh, I forgot to do a step. Oh, I actually forgot to place a redstone dust right here. Right next to this hopper, make sure to have a building block and a redstone dust on top of it to block this hopper, or else all of your potions will go directly into this chest. Here are the water bottles that I had to remove. And now the potions will be entering into the shulker box. Once your shulker box is fully filled, it will automatically break and replace with a empty shulker box, and it should end into this. Or it will end up in the next batch actually. Once the next batch comes, it will push it and it will just come into this dispenser. Let's do that. And that should replace it and send the previous one into this barrel. Well, this will be it for the tutorial video. As I said, this is in my design. It's EthosLab design. I will provide a link in the description and also in the comments. If you have any question regarding the farm, do ask me in the comments and I'll help you out. See you in the next video. Bye.